Next, we have a series of interviews about studying at British universities. For some advice on studying at university in the UK, we went to see Jane Pollard, a university lecturer in Milan who also acts as an educational consultant for an organisation called U4U, or University for You. Before moving to Italy, Jane studied modern languages at Cambridge, while her own children studied at Italian licei, but then went on to British universities.
Choosing your subject is actually very difficult for Italians because they come from such a wide range, and the Italian curriculum is fantastic. It gives them such a wonderful range of subjects, whether they're in an artistic or a scientific or humanities strand. But that's why it's sometimes very difficult for them to genuinely identify what they want to do. And there tends to be an idea that, oh, well, I've done science, so therefore I will go and be a scientist or an engineer, or I've done the Liceo Classico, therefore I will probably be a teacher. They're not sort of given the opportunity to see that if you specialise in a particular subject, if you specialise in history, for example, it doesn't mean that you are bound to be a historian, but it means that you are going to develop your passion for a subject that you really enjoy, but develop useful other skills which an employer would look for. And that, I think, is one of the fundamental advantages that students get from studying in a foreign country.
And the two academic systems are very different.
It's the possibility of doing presentations and wondering what your own opinion is on a topic, because whereas the Italian system is fantastic for theories and concepts and linking ideas, it's based an awful lot on memorising and effectively regurgitating what the teacher's told you. And one of the really difficult things for Italian students coming out of the Italian system is when an American or English-speaking teacher says, "Yes, but what do you think?" And you see this sort of shuddering halt of, what do I think? But who am I to have an opinion about anything, you know? And obviously the university point is to deepen your understanding and knowledge of a subject, but also to bring your, part of the maturity thing is to see how you feel about something, to develop your opinions, to learn how you have to reason and defend your opinions and can't just pick ideas out of the sky. So that's one of the very important parts of studying abroad, I think.
And then there's the question of personal growth.
For Anglo-Saxon students, going to university is a rite of passage because it's the moment when they learn to self-regulate on food, sleep, drink, staying out with friends, getting their work done on time, even getting your washing done on time. It's all of this sort of real responsibility that there's no backstop that, if I don't organise myself, then there will be nothing to eat, there will be no money to spend on food, and I'll have nothing to wear. It takes them a few months to get to grips with this practical side of things. So it's a thorough learning experience that goes beyond the subject, but also opens up the prospect of how the employment world, or the Anglo-Saxon employment world, sees a degree, not simply as how much you know about an academic subject, but how your mind has been developed to tackle analysis, presentation, logical reasoning, calculation, strategic thinking, which are obviously things that people are looking for when they're looking for employees.